Well, it's extremely important to move away from here. This place is well past its sell-by date, and it's vital that we move as soon as we possibly can.
First and foremost, if you have a look at Blundell Park, I can go back to '88 and probably years before that, before the Finders stand was built, when I played here. And the only thing that's changed really is it's got some more coats of paint over it. They do the best they can to make it spick and span. But you know, under the stands and the parts of the stadium or Blundell Park that the fans don't see, it's an absolute dump, to be honest with you.
Lifelong supporter of Grimsby Town and a season ticket holder for many years, and visiting Blundell Park, you know, week in, week out, I can see the big need, the strong need for Grimsby Town to have a new stadium somewhere within, you know, the borough. I can see that the renovation of the current site is just an impossible task and is not going to provide the type of stadium that Grimsby Town needs if it is to continue into the future and reach the dizzy heights of success that us fans always hope and dream of.
The only scheme that's going to work and be acceptable, I've watched the travails of the club over a long period trying to get a new ground. You can see this is very restricted, and the potential that lies with a bigger ground, developing more facilities for the fans and also associating it with profitable shopping or housing or whatever. Football clubs these days need that kind of external support.
It's held together with sticky back plastic.
Having been to a lot of other stadiums in the country, it's fair to say whilst Blundell Park has been an absolutely fantastic venue, the history associated with this ground is brilliant, but I do feel now it's time to move on, and to do that we need to relocate to a bigger, better, much more modern stadium which would allow us to be far more attractive in terms of the whole picture for the football club.
I bring visitors into the ground, and I mean, I'm pleased to bring them here, but we're also, and when we're shown to the dressing rooms and things like that, the club officials are embarrassed about the facilities that's still here, and you know, we need to move on.
We've had three other suggestions, and in each case difficulties have come up at the last minute, and this one, I think the difficulties can now be removed fairly straightforwardly.
I think for the whole community, for the town as a whole, it needs something new, something fresh, something big, something that can attract actually both local people and people from outside, whether it be new footballers or new investment. I think it just needs something, and Blundell Park, quite like the old tradition of the football ground, but when you go to it, clearly it's past its sell-by date. And when you look at Scunthorpe United already looking at moving again, after moving first of all initially, and see the development around Glanford Park, which is now, you absolutely see why we need to get something new for Grimsby Town.
When we first started out, they're pretty awful, you know. Things like the toilet facilities, which I think they don't. I think they need more than one disabled toilet. Our treasurer, he has to come a good hour early to get a space, and he has to wheel his chair. So if he got it on the main road or up the side streets, it's going to be a bit of an effort. So he has to come early, and I do find that is a bit of a problem. Yes.